Hey everyone, it's Dan Charles with Light Forex. It is May the 15th, almost the 16th, and I'm going to do the weekend breakdown of the major Forex pairs, starting with the Australian USD. Please subscribe to the channel. Go to Light Forex in the description below this video. Okay, let's take a look and see. Starting with the Australian dollar. Okay, well, last day on Wednesday the 13th, I said that it was looking more bearish, and we have dropped since. Yesterday was a strange day in that it came down, hit that 64 support, pulled back up. When I saw that, I was thinking, okay, looks like we might get a break to the upside. But then we went the other way, and we're still holding 64. We're closing at 64.14. The low is 64.02. So 64 is, as you can see, very strong support on the Australian USD. I would really assume that will get taken out, just the way. You can look at the 240 minute, and you can see that we're making lower highs, lower lows. There's that 63.76 price, but then clearly we got the 64 price right there. So you can see where it bounced off 64, pulled back, came up, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Here we are holding that support. So, you know, this could still turn around, but if it broke, say, above 64.80, that would be a start. But the momentum is to the downside. Look for 6,400 to be taken out. Let's take a look and see what the futures are saying. So there it is. We're right at that 6,400 support price. And we do have a gap. We do have a gap. But just by looking at the weekly chart and the way the monthly chart's lining up, I'm really assuming this is going to take that out. That's how I'm going to be playing this, but you have to be open to all possibilities. So if it comes down, holds 64 and starts turning around and breaking to the upside, then I'm going to be a buyer on the Australian USD, because that would confirm that support, but it really looks like it's going to finally get taken out. So look for that next session. Let's go to the Euro USD. Euro USD is the choppy one. It's been really sideways in the last 6-7 sessions. You can see the range 109, basically 108 to 109. It's going a little bit below, but just really sideways. When we looked at this on the Wednesday on the 13th, I was leaning more to the downside. Did come down the next day, but pulled back up. You can really see the support at like 108.04. You can really see that support. So it still looks more down, but it's a choppy, very choppy Forex pair right now. Let's take a look at the Euro futures. Long upper wick, but holding the 108 support. So the low was 107.9995, pulling up on that price. So you got to see that support at 109 is strong. You can see that support on the monthly and the weekly chart. Now, end of day, it is looking to turn around a bit. We're looking at the hourly chart here. You can see after hitting this support, starting to trend up, putting in some highs, some higher lows, some higher highs, some higher lows, and here it is ending the session looking to break out. So we have to be keep an eye on that. But Let's stay neutral on the Euro USD. Let's go to the Pound USD. Okay, so when I looked at the pound on the 13th, I was saying we're looking bearish because we finally broke down and closed below very important support levels. And when that happens, that means we're going to more than likely have a big drop, which we did. Big drop today. You can see it, the collapse on the weekly chart, the monthly. So that was a big collapse, and we're right at, we closed basically at that 1.21 support. So the close was, yeah, it closed at exactly 1.2100. So that is very, very important to note. It's closing right on that support price. So this has been pretty bearish the last 5 sessions. So let's see if we can hold that support and have a rebound. Of course, 1.22 is going to be the resistance now. 1.22 is the resistance. So let's see how that plays out. Could definitely rebound off that support, and it is due for that rebound after quite a big drop the last 5 sessions. Let's take a look at the pound futures. Yeah, so we're getting far from the moving average. You can see it came up today, hit resistance at that 1.22 price, and then back down. That's very, very bearish when you see that. Okay, so the close here, 21,118. So the futures are a little bit different, but there's that 1.2100 price. Look for that support and that bounce on that one. New Zealand US dollar. Yeah, so I was leaning bearish on this one the last time we made a video, because on here we closed below this important 0.6000 support level. We closed below it, so I called this bearish. We are bearish. Look for a rebound though. 5,900 is going to be the next support price. The pattern is a drop, bit of a rebound, drop. Look for this to come down and potentially test this 5,900, and then look for a bit of a bounce, a rebound. But after breaking through, we could definitely go a lot lower than this. So although I think we could get a bit of a rebound, I'm going to maintain being bearish. Let's take a look at the futures contract. Yeah, so we got this gap down, 59, very close to that price. So look for that support and a potential bounce off that price. Okay, USD Canadian dollar, USD CAD. Yeah, when we looked at this on the 13th, I said this is so choppy, but it looks more bullish than anything. It pulled back the next day, came up a little bit, and now it's setting up to continue the break. It does look more bullish. This is a very bullish setup right here, but you know, just how choppy this has been, you can never be so sure. And like I keep saying, you really want to see it break above 1.42. Just like some of these other ones have broken through their support prices, this needs to take out this resistance. Or it could go the other way and it needs to take out the support levels. But right now we're just so choppy, but we're definitely leaning more to the upside. Let's see what the Canadian dollar is doing. It's going to be looking to go the other way. Yeah, so the Canadian dollar is a very bearish candle, long upper wick. It is setting up to come down. It is looking more bearish. And I talked about the support at 71 on the Canadian dollar. And we have closed below that price. So that is bearish, but we're still hovering around that. So this could easily break back above 71 because I know that's a strong support level. So until we really start breaking down, that would really confirm things. Of course, this next level, 0.70 and a half. If you're bearish, you want to see that get taken out because this is just sideways as well. But look for this to come down and the USD CAD to break to the upside. But let's see it break that resistance. Okay, lastly, USD Yen. Now USD Yen, I was saying, came down, touched the moving average. It's above this very important support at 107. Now it needs to break. I'm still waiting for the break. It's been putting in consecutive higher lows, which is good. Let's just see if it can break out. Higher highs as well. You can see the higher highs. Let's see if this can break. Break next day. I'm gonna just maintain being more bullish on this one, even though the 60 is looking pretty terrible. You can see that resistance here, that wall at 107.37. This is the start of potentially that lower high scenario. And you got the support level around 106.83. Yeah, so this one needs to be watched, of course. It needs to break above that resistance, 107.37, 107.40. Of course, this is looking quite bearish. So this is a wait and see. Let's take a look and see what the yen. The yen was looking a little strange last time we looked at it. Yeah, it's trading quite strange. The last 2 days are pretty much the same day. Same type of candle, almost the same range. If we're looking over at the 240, the 240 is these are setting up more bullish, just like the USD yen was setting up quite bearish, which is obvious what would happen. So we got this resistance level up here around 0.093655, starting to break out. So this one just needs to be watched, the price action. So we'll wait and see on that one. Clearly the daily is looking bearish. The monthly's been trading strange, to say the least. Lot of wicks, a lot of upper and lower wicks here. So, but it's looking more down, but these are looking like they're going up. So let's wait and see on this. We'll call neutral on the USD yen and the yen futures. But that is the breakdown for basically the weekend, the 15th and 16th. Please subscribe to the channel. Go to the description, the link in the description below this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.